vent. And that's what I'm going to do here. So, I was forced to cancel a project last night that I had been working on for a few weeks, and I was really excited about. So, rather than get into all the details of what's going on, I'm going to use a musical analogy. Alright? This isn't about a band or music at all. If I use a musical analogy, you'll understand my frustration. Alright. So I know this guitar player. This guy is amazing, okay? Guy can play anything. And I think he must get like 3 hours of sleep at night, because that's all he does is play guitar. And he shreds. I mean, he will fucking melt your face. Alright? It's just amazing guitar player. Which, for a musician like me, is kind of intimidating. Well, there's no kind of about it. It's very intimidating. It's like, oh man, I wish I could play like that. I wish I could do what you do. But there's no way that I can reach that level. I ain't even gonna try, right? Which, I mean, I don't consider myself a good guitar player. That's why I kind of suck. I like playing guitar, but I suck at it because I'm not good. Guitar's a solo instrument. I excel at the bass. Bass is an ensemble instrument. Okay, it's not a solo instrument. It's one half of the rhythm section, right? You got the bass and drums. You need a drummer so you can start making music. Well, I found a drummer, and he had these really awesome drum tracks recorded. And I was like, hey, you know what? I can't shred like, Mr. Insane Guitar Player over here. But I bet you I could lay down a kick-ass groove to this drum track. So for the past couple weeks, that's kind of what I've been doing, is just, honing my chops and, listening to the tracks that he's put out. And I'm like, okay, all right, when he goes in this pocket, I'm going to do this fill, and just getting to the point where it's like, okay, this is really going to sound good. Well, this morning, I show up to practice for the first time. Show up to the practice space, and I go inside. I carry my bass amp in, and I go inside, and the drummer's not there, and the drum kit is halfway set up. Okay, like he's got the bass drum and the snare drum and like a ride cymbal. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, he's still setting up. I'll plug in and I'll, tune up and fix my levels, get everything set, volume, so we're ready to go. And, as soon as he comes back, sits down behind the drum kit, we're ready to rock. While I start tuning up, I get the E string in tune, right? Tune my E string. Drummer comes back from outside, grabs the bass drum in disgust, and starts taking it out the door. What the hell is that all about? Okay, he comes back in, and then he starts taking the ride cymbal off the stand. I'm like, dude, what's going on? I'm here, ready to jam. I told you I wanted to jam again. He's like, yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, I went to this club last night, and it just sucked. The people there were pretentious. They were horrible. It was awful. And the band sucked. They could not play. And they asked me to sit in on one of their songs, And I did, and they gave me nothing but disrespect, told me I sucked. So basically, long and short of it is, I'm taking my drums and I'm going home. I'm going a different direction, okay? But dude, we were gonna jam together, remember? I mean, I told you I was working on my bass line. Oh yeah, sorry, bro. You know, sorry about it. All right, well, you know, can I at least, you know, can you at least leave me with the drum tracks you already recorded? He's like, oh no, dude, I've erased those. Those are gone. Dude, the fuck, the fuck. Now, in this guy's defense, he had every right to do what he did. He had every right to grab his drum kit, pack it up, erase the drum tracks that he recorded, you know. But that doesn't mean it doesn't frustrate me, because I was looking forward to jamming. But I can't do that. And it wouldn't have been half as frustrating for me, except for the fact that 2 or 3 years ago, another drummer did the exact same goddamn thing. And this guy was amazing. He was like, I mean, this guy was like Keith Moon. I mean, he's throwing his drumsticks up behind his back and catching them and shit and never missing a beat, this guy. And what he laid down was amazing. And as soon as I went to add a bass line to what he had done, he'd erased his drum tracks. Okay. So, anyway, long story short, I'm fucking done. Okay? I'm done. I can't go out there by myself with just a bass guitar and start playing. People are going to be like, what's this guy doing? So, anyway, I'm done. So just look forward to more guitar and bass videos from me, because apparently that's all I'm gonna fucking do now. So, see you later.